So we then started training together, started doing a few tournaments, playing friendlies, etc. And what became quite apparent to me was, whilst we had some brilliant individuals, we weren't quite gelling as a team. And that's natural, right? We're a new group. We hadn't played together that long. We're all trying to work out, each other's strengths and weaknesses. And, ultimately, I think that reflected when it came to us not quite achieving our goal in the winter phase, that horrible game against Stoneham, which we won't talk about, but we didn't quite achieve becoming champions in the first part of the season. And, I do just put that down to the fact that it was a new group and we've got so many strong individuals, but actually the key to success is building a great team, which is what our focus was for the rest of the season. And it's fair to say that we came back fighting, and that is what great teams do. Don't let the setbacks get you down. Get straight back in there, realise that it's just a game. We all love it, but it is just a game. And we came back fighting in the spring phase and absolutely smashed it. And actually, I think probably my favourite game was the playoff final against the Hotspurs, who are a decent side. You've got to remember that we played them in a non-competitive game only a few months prior, and they beat us, I think it was 5-0. So they're a decent team, right? Really good side. But it showed how far we'd come in that final game, where we absolutely blew them away. They didn't have a look in. Right from the first minute, we were at it. We were pressing, we were winning the ball, we were passing the ball. And that to me was probably my favourite game of the season, because it's when we clicked as a team. That's when we gelled. That's where all of the hard work in the training sessions, everything that we've been practicing all season, came together in that one amazing game. So massive well done to you guys on that game. Can we get a round of applause? So then after that, we went on to the Nationals. And, this is my first experience of JPL. And I went there really with no expectations, because there was teams from all over the country, from London, from up north, from everywhere in England, and I didn't know what the level was going to be. So really, it was a blank canvas for me, and we went into it thinking, let's just give it our best shot and see how far we go. And we smashed it, boys. We were so good all day. We were brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Going unbeaten in the group, well, unbeaten all day actually, but smashing the group phase, because actually, it's quite hard to qualify for the finals of the Nationals. It's only the top team from each group that goes through. So we knew that we had to be the best in our group that day to reach the final. And that means no slip-ups. We couldn't afford to lose a game or two. We wouldn't have made it. But we didn't. We just kept plugging away, winning game after game, and do what we needed to do. And I think my favourite game in the Nationals was actually when we played against the team from Solihull. Very, very physical side. Good team, but very, very physical. As poor Bryce found out when that guy tried to chop his leg off. Horrible tackle, but you guys rallied around Bryce. We took him off, made sure he was okay, and we upped our aggression levels, and we fought so hard in that game. And a beautiful moment with Big Ron getting on the ball, brushing off one, brushing off two, pinging it in the top bins, which won us the game. And we celebrated right in front of their manager, which I loved, because he wasn't being particularly very nice. So that was a standout performance for me again, because it showed team spirit, guys. You've come so far, like I said, from a group of amazing individuals to a really strong team. And, that particular moment emphasised that to me, because we all got behind our teammate and we were like, right, we're going to win this and get this win for Bryce. And we did. So then we got to the final. And this is the thing with tournament football. You guys played so many tournaments, we battled hard. The game could have gone either way. They had chances, we had chances. And penalties, really, it's the toss of a coin. It's 50-50. It can go either way. And ultimately, it went in their favour. But we'll come back, guys. We'll come back stronger. The Blacks will be there next year. The Blacks will be challenging, and I want you boys to go and win it. You know, with a couple of additions to the team potentially, or, you know, with a little bit more experience, you guys have got a brilliant group, and I can't wait to see you go that next stage next year and bring home the trophy, because it's what you deserve. So yeah, well done, boys. Brilliant, successful season. Super proud of all of you. You've all developed, you've all come on so much. And for me personally, and Ellis, we've loved it. It's been a great season. You know, we've learned so much from it. So many things personally that I'll take on to my next venture with the Reds. We'll be on your tails. Don't you worry about that. I'll be bringing in some new talent and, you know, developing the kids that we've got. And you'll be the benchmark. I'll be saying to them, right, boys, the Blacks is the benchmark in the JPL. That's where we want to be, okay? So this is what we're aiming for. And hopefully we're not too far behind you guys, but it'll be lovely to see you all at training. This isn't goodbye. I'm going to be there, you know, every single week, and look forward to seeing you guys being super successful. Okay, guys, so Managers Player of the Year. This is a very difficult award for me to present, because quite frankly, all of you have been excellent this year. You play at such a high level, and for me to just pick one player is almost impossible. But I have just about managed it, and it is very difficult. But the word that sticks in my head for this particular individual is consistency. And, you know, that really is a true mark of success. You know, if you can apply yourself in the same manner every training session, every game that we play. You know, we do a player of the day when it comes to the games, and this player is always in consideration for that. They're always in the top 3 performances for that particular day, which shows me that they apply themselves, you know, consistently throughout the whole season. They've got a brilliant attitude, and, you know, they've had a fantastic season. So without further ado, can we get a drum roll? The winner of Managers Player of the Year is Lucas. Well done, Lucas. Thoroughly deserved, buddy.